When Giants Fall, the story of David and Goliath, based on 1 Samuel 17. The sun rose over the valley of Elah, casting shadows over two hills divided by fear. On one side stood the Philistine army, mighty and arrogant. On the other stood the Israelites, tired, intimidated, and silent. And then, like clockwork, the giant appeared. His name was Goliath. Nearly 10 feet tall, his armor shimmered like iron flames. His voice was thunder, and his words blasphemous. "Choose a man to fight me," he roared. "If he kills me, we'll serve you, but if I win, you serve us." Day after day, for 40 days, he mocked Israel, but no one moved, not even King Saul, until a shepherd boy showed up. David was young, too young for battle, but his heart burned with fire for the living God. He came to bring food to his brothers, but when he heard Goliath's challenge, something stirred in his spirit. "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine," David asked, "that he should defy the armies of the living God?" They laughed. They mocked. Even his own brothers told him to go home. But David knew something they didn't. The God who delivered him from lions and bears would deliver him from giants too. So he went to Saul and said, "Let no one lose heart. I will fight him." Saul stared. "You're just a boy." David didn't flinch. "The Lord who rescued me before will do it again." With no armor but faith, David stepped into the valley. No sword, no shield, just a sling and 5 smooth stones. Goliath laughed when he saw him. "Am I a dog that you come to me with sticks?" But David answered with fire. "You come at me with sword and spear, but I come at you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, whom you have defied. Today the Lord will deliver you into my hands." Then David ran, not away from the giant, but straight toward him. He reached into his pouch, pulled out a stone, and slung it with all his might. The stone flew, guided by divine aim, and struck the giant square in the forehead. Goliath collapsed with a thud that shook the valley. Silence. Then cheers. One boy, one stone, one unshakable faith. And the giant was no more. Moral of the story: God doesn't need size, status, or armor. He needs faith. No matter how big your giant is, the God inside you is bigger. When you walk with him, you walk in victory.